All right, time for a long-term update on the Archer D1x electronic shifting. I purchased this back, probably in January or February of this year, so this will be kind of a long-term update. I've been using it the whole year. I have not had to make any sort of adjustments to it in the entire time I've been riding it. Battery life has been excellent. I've had to only charge the batteries 3 or 4 times. They last a really long time. It has functioned as advertised. No issues with it. They have come out recently with they call it the Rapid Shift battery pack or something to that effect, where it uses 3 smaller but higher voltage batteries, which is supposed to increase the shift speed by like 50%. Right now, the shifting speed on this is slower than SRAM Access Eagle, but I believe if you went with that battery upgrade, it'd put it on par with the Access. Downside is it goes down to 25 hours of runtime, which is on par with SRAM's Access battery projected life. So if you want faster shifting, it's going to cost you runtime. But if you don't mind how this one shifts, the speed of this one shifts, you want to charge your batteries very often. No, let me get more comfortable here. So, what sets this one apart? I also have the SRAM GX Eagle on another bike. What sets this apart from the Eagle is this system works with any derailleur in any number of speeds from 2 to 22. So, if you look at the cost difference, back when I got this in the spring, this ran $400, and at that time, that was before the Access GX Eagle came out. The entry level for Access wireless shifting was at $1,000. So, a $600 difference was pretty huge, especially if you didn't already have Eagle. If you wanted to go Eagle Access and you didn't already have 12 speeds, that would involve not only the Access units, but a cassette and chain as well. So that's probably another $300 on top of, the Access system. So with this, it allows you to use all your existing equipment, and you now have the benefits of electronic shifting. I see this as very useful for adaptive mountain biking. So folks who may have injuries to their thumbs, where makes it easier to shift the push buttons. You can put it on either side of the bar. If you ride like a recumbent, a lot of times recumbent cable routing can be kind of challenging because it's really long, and that kind of degrades shifting performance. But something like this on a recumbent would be much easier, both maintenance-wise, also probably provide better shifting experience. So all in all, I've been very happy with it. Overall, for me, on mountain bikes, electronic shifting is kind of like more of I'd say a luxury item, in my opinion, for myself personally. Whereas like a dropper post and tubeless, those are like must-haves. So, but it's cool, and it does do what they say it does. So as far as the product goes, they nailed it on that. So if you're interested in electronic shifting and you don't already have an Eagle, I'd take a look at this. It's it's worked just how they say it does, and there are benefits. I mean, it's really quiets down your chain line, because your chain noise, because you can fine-tune each gear down to like a 1/4 millimeter per step. I mean, so you can fine-tune each and every cog, not just the entire cassette. And that's another thing it has over the Access system. The Access system is 12 speed only, and you adjust for the entire cassette, more like the traditional barrel adjuster. Here you can adjust for every single cog, and that makes for an extremely quiet drivetrain, because there can be variances in thickness of the cogs, or thickness in the spacers between the cogs. And also, say in your standard mechanical shifter, if the D10s are worn or the D10s aren't quite, up to spec, and that allows different cable tensions. And so sometimes you may have, most of your gears are nice and quiet, but you may have one that you get a little chatter out of, and there's nothing you can do about it on a standard system. With this, you can isolate that and provides an extremely quiet drivetrain. I think that's about all I got with it. So I've been satisfied and happy with it. As far as all the claims, it delivers on what the Archer company says it does. And if it's something that interests you, go for it, because it's a pretty solid piece of kit. So that's all I got today. Thanks. See you next time.